Now remember, when I gave you an example of mark and recapture, I said you've got to mark an animal and release it, and you're assuming it's moving around and mixing up, and so you have an equally likely chance of coming back to a place and catching the same animal. When I said sampling quadrats, I said you're putting down little subsamples and counting what's in there. Now, can you imagine putting down a little square quadrat or even visualizing one over the ocean? You might be able to do it, but while you're counting these whales, some of those whales are leaving and swimming somewhere else. And then you put down another quadrat, and that same whale might have come up over here now. So I'm not sure that this is going to work for a mobile organism, such as an animal like a whale. So actually, I think false is the answer here, and the better way to do it would be mark and recapture. And let me give you an idea of where those estimates of whale population sizes come from. What biologists will do is they use marks on whales, and they don't even have to mark the whales. So here's a whale, and you can see that this whale looks totally different on its dorsal surface than that whale. And these are little wounds that occur naturally. They may be birthmarks. But you can take a photo of a whale, and you can have a computer match up photos taken at different times and say, boop, these are the same whales. It's very much like, when I get an image of you from a crime scene, and I might match it up to a mugshot that I have in book and say, okay, this is our suspect. We want to look for this person. In this case, we're saying this is the whale we caught before, and so we know this is a marked animal. But in a sense, it wasn't marked by us. It was marked by nature. Alternatively, we might be looking at an actual tag that we put on the animal that has a number or a color. Okay, so now let's try this one, and this should be easier since you have a little bit of idea from the first example. Now let's say you're in Phoenix, where I live, and you want to estimate the number of saguaros, these really large cacti that you see in this picture. So I can count 2, but let's say you want to know how many there are in this entire area. How would you do this? True or false? Mark and recapture would be the better method for estimating the number of saguaros in a population.